Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Joao Cancelo, as Arsenal have given up on Joao Cancelo's pursuit, as Barcelona are more optimistic of landing the Manchester City right back on loan before the end of the summer. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Giovanni Lo Celso, as Barca are still pushing so hard to sign the Tottenham midfielder, as Bernardo Silva's move is now looking impossible. The player is looking to sign a new contract with City. We are also going to discuss on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. For those who are just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcomed. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Even as it appeared that Barcelona were closing in on the signing of Joao Cancelo, they seem to have run into a hurdle as Arsenal are meddling with the possible transfer. Barca have been working hard to sign a new right back and seemed to have made major progress in their attempts to sign Cancelo from Manchester City. It was suggested that a loan transfer with a permanent buy option was close to being finalized, with personal terms also agreed upon with the player. There are some differences with Man City over the amounts for the permanent purchase clause, and Arsenal have now intervened in the proceedings to try and sign Cancelo, according to reports from Sport. Arsenal have held strong standing interest in Joao Cancelo and had been willing to sign the player permanently earlier on this summer, but the move eventually fizzled out as Arsenal ended up going for Julian Timber from Ajax. But the Dutchman's injury and the possibility of Kieran Tierney leaving have seemingly led to Arsenal reviving their interest in the Manchester City right back. As per that report, Arsenal have confirmed their intentions to the player and have asked him to wait for them to make a move as they need to make few sales first. Barca are well aware of these movements from the Gunners, but the Blaugranas are confident about signing Joao Cancelo as they have secured already an agreement over personal terms with the right back. However, they are eager to close the deal at the earliest possible, and Joao Cancelo's agent Jorge Mendes is set to meet with officials from Manchester City later today to discuss the possible move to Barca. So with there still being no agreement with the English and European champions Man City over the permanent purchase fee, Barcelona will be aiming to get it done soon and close the door on a possible hijack from the Gunners. Of course, Joao Cancelo did agree personal terms with Barca some few days ago, according to multiple sources. And I think from there on, we started getting optimistic that a move for the right back now looks very, very feasible. And despite Arsenal still showing interest, Barcelona remain confident that they will get their star man. Joao Cancelo has been a top quality right back since joining Man City 2 years ago. And of course, after falling out with under Pep Guardiola, of course, the player has some attitude problems according to reports. Pep Guardiola have not been taking shit from him, and those two have not been in good terms up to today. That's why we have seen Pep not even playing Joao Cancelo since the 2023-24 season began, and that already sends a clear message that he is not part of Pep Guardiola's plans at Man City. So Xavi Hernandez is now using that as the advantage to push for the player, knowing fully well that it will be somehow easier for Manchester City to let the player leave as compared to Bernardo Silva, as Barca keep pushing, but of course Man City have pushed any negotiations away because Silva is still an important player for Pep and they know how important it is for every season. So for Joao Cancelo signing, Barcelona are getting closer. Josh Mendes, of course, recently made a promise to Barca that things are going well. Things will definitely go well for the pursuit of for Joao Cancelo. as the super agent have assured Barca that the deal will be done before the end of this transfer window. And of course, this should definitely come with some huge delight for Xavi Hernandez. As we all know, Xavi has been a great admirer of Joao Cancelo, ahead of the other transfer targets linked to that right back position like Ivan Fresneda, players like even Pablo Maffeo, all linked. But of course, Joao Cancelo have remained the top choice for Xavi. And from the look of things, it is going to be a deal done before the summer window comes to a close. So Arsenal have been strongly interested in the player for a long time as well. But Arsenal's desire to go for him died down because normally City were asking a very huge amount, even more than what they're asking from Barca. City were asking 70 million, I think, last month or so. And we saw the Gunners had to just, they had to, in fact, they had to reverse their interest and they went for Ajax right back Julian Timber, who is now an Arsenal player. But as if that's not enough, Arsenal have entered into the picture again and they are trying to see how they can hijack the player if possible, because normally reports are saying Barca are more closer to the player and they are confident that a deal for him will definitely go through. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. As we enter the final 2 weeks of this summer window, Barcelona manager Xavi has two priority positions he wishes to strengthen at the earliest. There have been a lot of rumors about a move for Joao Felix, but Xavi Hernandez will sanction a move for the Portuguese international only if his two priorities are taken care of first. Barca boss wants a natural right back in the squad along with another attacking midfielder to enhance the creative profile for the team further. Joao Cancelo is closing in on a move to Barca on loan to bolster the right back slot. His Manchester City teammate Bernardo Silva was the priority for the attacking midfield position, but is seen as an impossible option now. With Bernardo Silva no longer visible target for Xavi, Barca are looking at Tottenham Hotspur playmaker Lo Celso as an option, according to Javi Miguel of AS. Barca could explore that possibility of signing the Argentine on loan, but an agreement with Spurs must first of all be reached. Xavi is understood to be an admirer of Lo Celso because of his vision and ability to play precise final passes. His experience in La Liga with Betis, Villarreal are also an added bonus. Lo Celso has a contract with Tottenham until 2025, but he does not appear to have a big role in new manager Angel Postecoglou's plans at Tottenham, having not played even a single minute since the season opener against Brentford. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.